What is up, Pokemon Go family? It is your boy, the Ghoul Guy, back at you guys yet again with another video. And yeah, I'm here at the Winter Wonderland that is the park and as well as Ohio. Yeah, I haven't made a video in a while just because of how freaking freezing and how cold it is outside. It is just freezing. And I've been watching like all these other Pokemon Go YouTubers and their nice, obviously warm weather in like California and all that. It sucks over here, okay? Not gonna lie. And all my local Pokemon Go players, you definitely know what the deal is. But anyway, besides that, we have a special video today. Something very special is going to be happening at the very end of this video, possibly even towards the middle of this video. But we're not going to be talking about that just yet. Today is Dynamax Ho-Oh Raid Day, essentially. So basically we have one today, and as well we have one on Sunday. So essentially there's just going to be max battles out there for Dynamax Ho-Oh, and we are going to try to raid to actually get a good IV, maybe even a shiny. That would be nice. And also too, I will be showing you my counters and everything like that. Also too, the new Pokemon Glimmer. Anyway, look, I actually caught one. Glimmet. Yes, I said it right. Glimmet is out. At the moment of this recording anyway, because I believe it goes away literally tomorrow, next day after. Anyway, this is the very end of this event, and I have a whole bunch of research to actually claim so that you guys can see if, if I get a shiny or not, which I mean, knowing researchers, especially paid ones, typically I don't, but hey, let's keep our hopes up for that one. But anyway, Glimmet turns into I forgot what exactly the evolve form is, but I know it has a mega in the new Pokemon ZA and DLC anyway, and apparently it's going to be one of the top rock type Pokemon in the game, which is insane. Okay, so definitely going to be looking out for a really good Glimmet out there. Let me see how many I have real quick. Glimmet. Okay, so there's two that I actually kept because I definitely remember that I caught a couple. Anyway, 708 I think is the best one I actually got, and it's actually pretty decent. 3-star. I'm not going to complain on that. I think you need a 720 to actually, get a hundo or anything like that. So definitely going to be looking out for that. And I believe, actually, with the researches that we actually have right here, we got a time research here. And as well, we have the Into the Depths Premium Time Research. Now, if I'm not mistaken, with these two researches, apparently we're only going to be getting Diglett and a whole bunch of Yongooses. Yeah, not the most important Pokemon that we can ever get ever, you know what I'm saying? But at the very end of each one, we do get another chance of a Glimmet, and hopefully it actually gives us a good IV. Let's go ahead and claim this research right now. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's see what we get. We get a Pokeball, and first Diglett is a 278 non-shiny. Don't know what exactly the hundo is. Boom, 278 is not bad, 3-star, but we are not keeping that one for sure. Next Pokemon is another Diglett, 280, actually a lot better. Okay, let's see if this is the hundo or not. No clue what the actual hundo is for Diglett whatsoever. 280. Okay, a little better, still not the best. I think I do have a way better IV than that, so we will delete that one, and we get the Yongoose. Here it is. Still no shiny, unfortunately, and it's very hard to walk on this freaking snow, bro. Look at all this snow. Yeah, this is the reason why I have not been out here for a while, and also too why there's nobody out here right now. 357, it is not good. Anyway, moving on. We got another one here from the time research. 369, I think that was worse than the one we just got. Birds are chirping, if you can hear it. Oh, actually, that was a little better. All right, I might keep that one. Ultra Ball. And last, on the free time research, been waiting to claim this since it dropped, literally like almost a week ago. Let's see what we get. Glimmet 703. Okay, so not bad. Obviously not a 720 that we need for the hundo, but not bad whatsoever. 702 is Still 3-star. We'll keep it for now. Mind you, you can always lucky trade for later. Is this a whole evolve form? Double. That's crazy. Never thought to see an actual double in the wild. Gotta catch it for a second. Always gotta catch the evolve forms in the wild. That's just super rare to find, and it's not good. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and get into the premium time research real quick. Let's see what we end up getting here. Boom, we got the Yongoose yet again. I think that was a 368, something like that. Was that a little better? I'm not too sure. Not too sure. Anyway, this one, 368. Ooh, a little better actually. That was definitely a little better. And next one, we have Diglett 288. Last time, I think we had a 280. So 288 should be a lot better. And also that 280 was actually pretty good. So hopefully this one actually is pretty good as well. Let's see what we end up getting. 288. Ooh, almost a hundo, bro. That was crazy. I mean, it's just a Diglett, obviously, right? But 98, I will take that for sure. We got a whole bunch of more Pokemon to go through. Yongoose here, catching that bad boy. Also, too, I'm going to be looking out for any raids that are be going on. We're going to be jumping into those, helping some people out. But I don't think anybody is doing any right now. So we'll keep a lookout for that one as well while we're going around so we can do some Ho-Oh Raids. Another Diglett, 280. We already know that's not going to be good as the 288. That's fine. Yongoose, 366. Not as good as the 368 we had before. Next one, 278. Still no shiny, by the way. Still no shiny, bro. I'm telling you. With this research, thought I heard somebody. But with this research, I'm just not getting the luck I need. Anyway, 278, not good. So basically, so far, we only got a Diglett. That was a 98. So you can say, was it worth it, you know? Anyway, we do get a glimpse. Oh, we get some eggs here. Let's see. All right. Okay. Nothing too crazy there. Petalil. What's the IVs on that one? Nope. And the Wimpod was close. Obviously not the best. By the way, also too, I don't know if you guys noticed, I freaking got to 3 million Stardust, bro. Yes, I've been, as I said, I've been very disciplined in terms of using my Stardust and everything like that. I did have to power up a specific Pokemon, which we will get into here shortly, to, you know, do something specifically in the game. But other than that, we have not we have not spent any Stardust, and we are gonna keep on growing until I can, you know, obviously feel comfortable powering up multiple legendary Pokemon. And another Yongoose, non-shiny, 354, not good. All right, got another Diglett, 270, no shiny out of all of that. That is just insane, just insane. And then last but not least, this will be our Glimmet. Hopefully we get close to that number. Please let it be a hundo. 707. Okay, all right. I think that's, yeah, because what I have, a 706 that I talked about at the beginning of this video. 707, not bad, not bad. Yeah, still a 3-star. I will keep it. But definitely, you know, if you need to, lucky trade these bad boys to see if you actually get a good one. Because as I said, having a hundo of this will be amazing to have. But in terms of the actual researches between the two, the best thing we got was a 98% Diglett, which is kind of sad, not gonna lie. Now we are getting into the Dynamax Ho-Oh Raids, bro. Let's go. Finally found a friend actually doing these raids. And literally, I meant to switch one of these Pokemon out. But anywho, I think we got a good enough team anyway. We got the Eternatus. We also have a Gigalith, my first ever shiny Gigalith in Pokemon Go. I actually powered it up and maxed out the max moves for this specific raid. So essentially, that's the one thing I needed to power up and everything like that to use my Stardust to do, just because I feel like Gigalith was pretty much one of the best Pokemon to use in these raids, which we're about to switch right now. Look at that bad boy, bro. Shiny Gigalith in a D-Max raid, bro. And as I said, this is my first one ever, first shiny ever of Gigalith. And I love that we're gonna be able to utilize it in a freaking Dynamax raid. That is just so freaking dope. But as you can see, we're doing a good amount of damage. This is also with no max mushrooms, which I don't even think anybody is using max mushrooms in this lobby whatsoever, which is kind of crazy. But we have a full team of 4. Looks like some people are using Gengar right now. I don't know how good that really holds up, but Gengar is a pretty strong Pokemon. Holy crap, somebody's using a Jolteon. That's kind of cool, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's an electric type Pokemon. This is a flying type Pokemon. I mean, hey, I mean, maybe it'll do what it needs to do. Oh my goodness, my Eternatus literally went down. My Eternatus went down as we got to our Dynamax, which is crazy. But we still have another Pokemon that can tank some hits. It's not the strongest Pokemon to take hits, but we still have that anyway. We're almost to half. Well, we're pretty much to half. Yep, down to the yellow. We just need to hold on just a bit here. We have our Blastoise here, but I'm not sure how much the Blastoise can handle. We have 9 more Pokemon left. I think we need to Dynamax at least 2 more times. What is that? Earthquake. Holy crap. Okay, Earthquake did a whole bunch of damage. Please don't take us out. Please let us at least fill up the max meter one more time. Come on. Dodge, dodge, I dodged, I dodged, I dodged, I dodged. Did I dodge? I dodged. Did I dodge? No, I didn't dodge. No. Okay, well, looks like I'm cheering. No, I thought I was doing so well. And looks like we just have, well, looks like everybody else's Pokemon is still in play, except for mine, unfortunately. But I meant to bring in my Blissey to actually tank hits. Unfortunately, I was not able to, because literally as the 4th person entered the game, the game automatically just started right up, which kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, which really sucks. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, if I had my Blissey in there, I'd at least be able to tank a little bit more hits. It's using freaking Earthquake, Sacred Fire. Man, this thing is insane, bro. But looks like they might actually be able to pull this off potentially. I'm clapping, so hopefully hopefully something happens here. Sucks being in the background, bro. Definitely sucks. But at least you guys got to see shiny Gigalith, you know what I'm saying? At least you guys got to see it. Okay, all right, they got some damage off. Somebody got a Blissey too, so it must be somebody using maybe healing potentially, or they're just using damage, I'm not sure. Okay. They might make it. Holy crap, they might actually make it. I'm cheering as fast as I can. Hopefully they get to this last, should be maybe the last max meter, maybe, potentially, or we might need to start this back up. I'm not too sure. Holy crap, they only got 4 people. Ah, come on. Or 4 Pokemon. They only have 4 Pokemon. Please, please, I'm cheering, I'm cheering. I'm cheering. Oh, please win this. Sacred Fire coming through and taking out both of their Pokemon. Holy crap. They have an Inteleon left. What is it? 1 Inteleon. Is this 1 player right now? 1 player with all 3 of his Pokemon? That's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. I don't know if the Inteleon is gonna be enough to take it out whatsoever. This is a very tough Pokemon to take out, bro. Not gonna lie. If they end up taking this Ho-Oh out, I owe you something, whoever you are. I owe you something. Yeah, he still has his Blissey out. As I said, I definitely should have had my Blissey out. I was talking too much before the 4th person actually ended up joining. Oh, they did get it. They did get to the last one. Let's go. Yeah, we got everybody cheering, so that should definitely help out. Please, come on, take them out. Let's take them out. I'm still hitting the button even though it's full. All right, come on. Yeah, I think he got it. I think he got it. He has to get it this time. I think he got one more, and we got it. Let's go, let's go. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little bit more prepared, especially when joining somebody else's game to actually switch to the Pokemon I need to before the game actually starts. But we did get our Ho-Oh. Now, do I deserve a shiny? Probably not, right? Because I definitely lost that. But do I get one? Let's see what happens here. No, I do not. And 2163, I don't believe is going to be great whatsoever. Excellent throw. Let's go. Still trying to get those excellent throws for sure. But yeah, not great whatsoever in terms of IVs, and not a shiny. Now, the question is Ho-Oh actually going to be great for Dynamax raids? Well, not really. We have better fire type Pokemon. Oh, I got it. Let's go. We do have better fire type Pokemon out there in the game. Okay, not even 3-star. That's just tragic. Anyway, that's probably the Ho-Oh I deserved, to be honest, based off my gameplay. All right, we are in another Dynamax Ho-Oh raid. And I believe my mic died, so if my audio sounds horrible, that's probably why. But yeah, we still have a mic at least on our well, the device here, the camera here anyway. So at least you're able to hear me from there. But anyway, we are in another Dynamax Ho-Oh raid. Shout out to Nundo 2Hundo getting me in here. Look at us all using Gigaliths right now, doing the optimal amount of damage. Look how much damage that is. Holy crap. And apparently there's a whole bunch of dogs at the park right now, which obviously people still have to walk their dogs. But anyway, we finally have Blissey in the actual raid now, so that's good. So it should be able to take a little bit more hits. Now, look at these dogs. Oh, if I can switch them around. Hello. But, hold on. Okay. Hello. Oh my goodness. Okay, I was distracted by the dogs. Ended up using Blissey accidentally, but we are still doing a whole bunch of damage. What I'm actually going to do, I'm just going to use Max Guard. Might as well just use Max Guard here while we have a chance. We're basically going to take it out regardless anyway, even without me doing anything. Let's go. And we end up taking it out. Let's do it. Let's go. That actually was super fast. I think we all had like the optimal Pokemon to actually do that, which is very nice. Very nice. What we end up getting out of this, bro, please be better than 2160 something. I've been getting that a lot. Please, please. Never mind. It's I literally got one less than 2160. What is going on? Anyway, gonna catch this off screen. We already know it's not good. So anyway, all right, we got another Ho-Oh down. Do we get a shiny from this, bro? That would be amazing. Please give it to me. And not shiny and worse IVs. Holy crap. This is like deja vu to a couple of raid days. Holy crap. But anyway, moving on. All right, another Ho-Oh down. Please give us something good or a shiny. Please do it. No, I stay around 2160 for some reason. What is up with that? Holy crap. But anyway, hopefully we have better luck with this lucky trade coming up here in 1 second. Let's go. All right, we got another Dynamax Ho-Oh down. This one's actually a local one. I got my boy Joe helping me out. Appreciate you, Joe. We're about to be doing a lucky trade here shortly. Let's see what we end up getting. Please be better than 2160. I've been getting 2160 too often. Please, please. 2181. Okay, I can't be mad at that. That's actually the best one out of like what? Like 8? Like, what is going on here? All right, 2181. I'll take it. All right, I'll take it. I'll let you guys know what the IVs are if I catch it, because it is it's hard to catch. Okay, let's see if I catch it. Well, unfortunately, that one left. That one left. Of course, the one that was actually good ended up running on me. That is my luck. Anyway, apparently it wasn't like the best. It was still a 3-star, but it wasn't like crazy good or anything like that. My boy Joe here got a 2190, something like that. It was a 3-star. It definitely was good, but not the best. So we're still going to be looking for that, as well as the shiny. We already got like a regular hundo anyway, right? You know, but anyway, we want a Dynamax one, all right? That's the goal. But anyway, let's get this lucky trade going. I think Joe wanted a shiny Lucario, and I am going to go for a shiny Reshiram. I still don't have a good shiny Reshiram. I definitely want to get one, especially a lucky one. Let's see what happens. Let's go. All right, we got it loaded up. The shiny Lucario for the shiny Reshiram. Mind you, Joe was also the one that got me the Schneidy 8 Necrozma, bro. So if this happens again,
Hopefully.
That'll be amazing. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's do it. Let's do it. 800 Stardust. That's also amazing. I love when we trade very expensive Pokemon, very rare Pokemon for very low Stardust. And 2871 is 96%. I will take it. I'll take it. Okay, I'll take it. What do we got on the? Okay, that's like, all right, that's like, what is that? 89, somewhere in there. Anyway, I got way more shiny Lucarios for him to grab if he actually wanted it. But anyway, we will definitely take this 96%. Let's go. Shiny Reshiram. Let's do it. And also, too, that's not going to be the only lucky trade because we are going to be throwing a lucky trinket at my boy here so he can actually trade me a shiny Lucario. We're both going to be trying to get the shiny Lucarios because apparently the shiny, well, not just shiny, but the Lucario is going to be getting a whole new Mega Y, which apparently is going to be really strong in this game as well. And also, I only have 8 days left to actually use this trinket. I don't even think I'm ever going to see anybody else until then. So let's go ahead, use the trinket on my guy here. Boom. And we're lucky yet again. That would be actual. I should have checked just to make sure we weren't lucky before then. I think it would just popped up automatically if we were lucky again. But anyway, we're lucky again, and it's time to do another lucky trade. Let's go. So yeah, okay. So I'm getting a shiny Lucario. What do you want though?
I don't care.
You want another? You want to try another one?
Sure.
Hey, there we go. We're gonna do shiny Lucario this time. Let's go into inventory and actually do that real quick. If it okay, all right, it was taking a while to load there. All right, let's go. Lucario for Lucario, bro. A Shundo Lucario would be actually sick. I'm not gonna lie, that would be insane. Okay, all right, 800 Stardust yet again. Let's do it, bro. My goodness, this will be so sick. Pow pow pow. Okay. I don't know what the CP is that we're going to look for.
1544 is what you want.
1544 is what we want. And what did you get?
1513.
1513. Oh, my goodness. Okay. He got a 1513. I think I got a 1533. Nice. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. What is this? 96%.
That's just what I send you.
Joe, look. Joe. Look, you're my guy, okay? Like he is the person to lucky trade with, all right? I feel like out of all the lucky trades I've ever done with Joe, they're typically pretty good. Well, recently anyway. I feel like beforehand it wasn't like the craziest, but 96% shiny Lucario, I will definitely take that for sure. And a 96 Reshiram. That's kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. That is that's the lucky trades of the day. All right, let's go, and let's see if we actually jump into some more Ho-Oh Raids, and if I get disappointed like I just did, literally not catching that good one, I'll probably quit. I'll probably just done with Pokemon Go in general. Nah, I'm just playing. Anyway, let's move on. All right, we just got a field research done. This one actually is to walk 3 kilometers. Apparently, if you do a field research task to walk 3 kilometers, you do also get a Glimmet. Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a Glimmet throughout like the whole time I've been out here doing routes. So, well, other than the fact that maybe I just wasn't paying attention, I'm not too sure, but I did not find one. So it's very rare to actually find out here, and it's too cold to keep on trying to do that. But anyway, this Glimmet is 7-Eleven. Let's go. Okay, so we actually got a better IV. This is probably the best IV I've gotten so far, 7-Eleven. Close to 720. Of course, 720 is going to be our hundo. Excellent throw. Let's do it. Let's go. Love to see it. And what do we get here? 7-Eleven. Oh my god, look at that. 14. That is crazy. Okay, all right. I'll take it. Okay, we'll take that one for right now. Okay, but anywho, we're still on the grind. It's just, I'm just so disappointed about the Ho-Oh raids. All right, you guys, it is day 2 of the Ho-Oh Dynamax raid day. Basically, it's Sunday, the last day of the Dynamax Ho-Oh Ho-Oh Raid day. And thankfully, we don't actually have to do it that much today, because last night I did a couple of remote raids and I got a 2199, bro. I almost didn't record it because it was just late in the night, and you know, I just didn't think, especially since yesterday, I didn't think I was actually gonna get anything good, but apparently I ended up getting a really good CP, and it ended up being a 96%, bro. That was so freaking sick. I wish I was able to show you guys on camera, but it is what it is. And then speaking of showing you guys on camera, apparently right after that, I ended up getting a shiny Ho-Oh, Dynamax shiny Ho-Oh, bro. That was so freaking awesome. I definitely wish I would have recorded that one for sure, especially the sparkles, but unfortunately, once I seen it, I ended up recording right after, and yeah, we ended up catching it. It actually ended up being a 3-star. It wasn't that bad at all, which was so freaking dope. But yes, we're here at the park today. It's literally the next day, and it is also community day for Vulpix, the Alolan form as well as the regular form. So basically, we're gonna try to catch a little bit of that, do a little bit of the researches that comes with it as well. I wasn't really planning on doing the comm day for Vulpix, because I already got like a hundo Alolan Vulpix on top of, like, you know, pretty much a whole bunch of shinies. So I didn't really need that much from this event. Would also be cool to actually, I mean, would still be cool to actually get a shundo though. But anyway, we are out here just, you know, obviously finish the task, see what we get, and maybe even do some more Ho-Oh Dynamax raids just to see what we end up getting, if there's any around. It's not really the most craziest Pokemon I actually have as a Dynamax Pokemon anyway. Has some good resistances against obviously bug and as well as grass type Pokemon, but it's not gonna be the best fire nor flying type Pokemon. So, you know, obviously don't wanna go too hard, but speaking of Dynamax Ho-Oh Raids, we are in one right now. Let's go ahead and see what we ended up getting. Shout out to Nundo, 2Hundo, and Uncharted on my friends list. Shout out to you guys for joining the raid. Let's see what we end up getting from this bad boy. Let's go. And 2171. All right. As you can see, already a little better than how it was yesterday. I'm about to actually show you a little recap of what literally went down, or what happened yesterday, because I really didn't delete any Ho-Ohs from yesterday at all. But yeah, it was just super bad. But let me catch this real quick. All right, finally caught that bad boy, 2171. That guy is a 3-star. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. But yes, let's go ahead and look at the Ho-Ohs that we actually ended up getting here, while my Go Plus should be going crazy for these Vulpixes out here in the wild. But anyway, if I go to Ho-Oh and I go Dynamax, then yeah, actually there's no point in doing age 0. Literally, they just came out. Anyway, Ho-Oh Dynamax, if we look at that, as you can see from the very bottom, like literally the oldest ones I got, 2163, 2163, 2163, bro, in a row, which was insane. 2171, we did end up catching. That one ended up being decent, but right back down to 2146, 2141, and then basically right after that, I want to say on the way home, I actually ended up getting a 2190. So the hopes actually did go up after I put the camera down, which is kind of insane, right? Then it went straight back to 2163, and then that's when I really got deterred. And then I basically right at midnight, I just kept on going to do some remote raids, and that's how I got the 2199, which was the 96%, bro. That is awesome. I don't know if I'm ever going to power it up or not, but because we already got like a hundo already. So, I mean, that's just cool to have. And on top of that, we got that shiny 2171, which was so freaking dope. 3-star, let's go. Just looks so freaking awesome. Dynamax as well. I cannot wait to actually mirror trade that one. And if I do actually get a shundo from that one, I would definitely be powering that up in the future. But until then, that is pretty much it in terms of the Ho-Ohs, until I actually see another Dynamax in person, because I definitely maxed out my remote raids. But anyway, we got a bunch of Vulpixes around us, and as well, we got a cliff. Let's see if we get a shiny fish. Let's go. All right, we got a Cliffy down. Let's see if we get the shiny golden shadow fish. Bro, that would be so sick. Ah, no. Unfortunately, we did not. Unfortunately, we did not. But I will say we did get a couple of shadow shinies not too long ago. Actually, one today. Let me catch this Magikarp, see what this bad boy is. Bad. Okay, all right. Anyway, let's go ahead, delete that one, transfer that one out. Oh, we got one egg. Here we go. Our daily egg, which is a Torchic 609. Not bad. 3-star. I'll take it for now. But basically, the shadow shinies that we actually have right now, I just got a freaking Shadow Shiny Dratini, bro. I got a Shadow Shiny Dratini in the morning, actually. I was doing a couple of raids. Once I actually got done doing the Ho-Oh raids, I ended up jumping into a couple of Shadow Dratini raids, and I ended up getting a Shadow Shiny, bro. First ever Shadow Shiny Dratini. Ended up not being that great. Actually, decent. Well, actually, no. Not even that decent in terms of PvP, but I probably end up keeping it a Dragonair, because Shadow Dragonair, of course, is really good in terms of the Great League, so I'm probably going to keep it that way, but definitely on a hunt for more. You know, if anybody's on my friends list or anything like that, you see a Shadow Dratini, definitely send it my way. On top of that, we ended up getting a Magnezone, bro. I mean, not Magnum. Magnezone's the last form. Anyway, we got a Magnemite, a Shadow Shiny Magnemite, which this is the first ever Shadow Shiny of a Magnemite I've ever gotten in general. And then also too, if I look at my shinies right now, I only have 2 of the family literally that's shiny. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna make the Shadow Shiny into our Magnezone, bro. Let's do it. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna evolve it right into its second form right now. It takes a little while for you to get to the second form, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it because we have not seen the Magnezone shiny just yet. But there we go. We got Magneton. Shadow Magneton looks so freaking awesome, bro. Speaking, and also too, these are the IVs, by the way. Not great. Not great whatsoever, but it's a Shadow Shiny nonetheless. And then now, basically all we have to do is put a Magnetic Lure down. And with the Magnetic Lure down, we should be able to basically evolve this into a Magnezone. Shadow freaking shiny Magnezone, bro. I'm super excited about this because we basically get to finish the family on top of we actually get a Shadow shiny Magnezone for the very first time. Looks so freaking cool. I wish it kept that tint that it actually got from like the previous evolution. That would have been maybe a little better looking in terms of the evolution, but hey, it still has a blue like a blue eyeball, which is kind of cool actually. Let me look at the regular Magnezone. Is that really Magnezone? Knezone. Jeez. Spell right. All right, Magnezone. If I look at the Magnezones, and even if I look at the shadows right now, let me look at that. So yeah, so basically it has a blue eye when it's shiny, and then it has a red eye, obviously when it's just shadow, but what does it look like regular? Let me look at that real quick. Okay, so yeah, regular is even red. So it keeps a blue eye shiny when it's shadow. That's actually the first ever shadow Pokemon that I've ever seen that actually like maintains its eye color. That's actually really cool. But anywho, that is yeah, that was just a Shadow Magnezone in Pokemon, Shadow Shiny Magnezone, sorry. That is a Shadow Shiny Magnezone in Pokemon Go. Let's go, bro. I've been waiting to actually do that for a while, and I'm glad you guys got to see it with me. Let's go. And now we got the icy and spicy special research. This is going to be for Alolan Vulpix and as well as regular Vulpix. So let's go ahead and see if we get any luck from this. We got a Vulpix 362. I don't know if that's good or not. Anyway, quick catch it, move on. Got another one, 356, not shiny. And I believe the one in the at the very end here is going to be the one that actually has a background. So that's basically what we're going to be looking for. Ooh, there we go. 366 shiny. Let's go. If I get a Shundo from this, I'll be so sick. I don't know what 366 is, but we will check the IVs of this one at least. Let's see what we end up getting. Bum, 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 366. Oh, not close actually at all. But anyway, 366, still pretty cool. Let's get the Ultra Balls. Let's get the Lucky Egg. Let's get the Incense and what we have at the very end of here. And non-shiny 361. So I'm pretty sure both Vulpix share the same CP. So I doubt if this is actually going to be like great, probably a 3-star at least, but it will have the new background. Let's go. Oh, well, not really new. I mean, this is like the third comm day with this background, but still love this background, man, so much with the fireworks in the back. But anyway, nice BG. Let's label it BG. Let's do it. You can also find these Pokemon, like you can also find these Vulpix with the background in the wild as well. So definitely you have an opportunity to actually get shinies with the background in the wild as well. Very rare to find, but it actually helped me out during, I believe, the last comm day we had with Piplup. So definitely an opportunity to get it, but good luck to your grind. Let's go on to the next page. Let's see what's going on there. But before we end up getting into the next page of this research, let's see what we end up getting from this Ho-Oh raid. Let's see what we end up getting. 2159. Why do I keep doing these raids? I already got a shiny. I already got a 96, bro. But I'm just going to keep on going until, you know, obviously I'm done with my max particles, because I still have some stored on from yesterday. So definitely going to keep on trying, but we already know this one is not it. Well, look at that. Looks like we actually ended up getting the second page done as we did that Dynamax Ho-Oh raid as I was just walking around, which is pretty cool. That on top of my Go Plus doing its job. So let's go ahead and claim some of this stuff real quick. We got a Vulpix 348. Don't believe that's great at all. 375. Okay, so this one actually is a little better. Like the 375. Like the 375. Next one, we got a Ninetales. 935. No clue what that one actually would be in terms of good CP. Claim the rest of that, and let's go ahead, get the Stardust, get the candy, and we got another non-shiny Vulpix 352. Not the greatest, but will have a background. Let's go ahead and see what that thing looks like. Boom, with the background. Actually, it's the floor. That's so sad. Anyway, let's go ahead, see what the Ninetales was. That one's bad. We're definitely going to delete that one. We definitely caught a whole bunch of Vulpixes here, so I'm not sure which one actually is the... Okay, so this is the one that actually was really good, so that's awesome. We'll keep that one around. But that Vulpix, we'll just go through the ones that I caught before this. Oh, that one might actually be good for PvP. Let's go. But other than that, I think that's about it. So let's go ahead and delete the rest here so we got some space. And let's see what we end up getting on the last page. Is there a last page? Is there last? Okay, there's the last page. Okay, so we got to catch 3 Pokemon, catch 5 Pokemon, catch 10 Pokemon, spin a couple stops, spin 5 stops, and explore 1 kilometer. Okay, so this is going to take me just a little minute because I do have to take care of some things, but we'll get right back to it. Let's go. All right, you guys, it is the 3rd day of me being out here in the snow. Unfortunately, yesterday I had a whole bunch of stuff I had to do, so unfortunately I couldn't really get to what I really needed to and come back to you guys with the rest of this video. Okay, so but it actually is good because I actually have more time to do what I need to do for that special thing I wanted to show you guys at the very end of this video, which involves me actually walking a certain amount of kilometers. For those who know, you know, but for those who don't, you will see eventually. But anyway, before we get into it, we have a whole bunch of stuff to claim. We have some field research tasks that we had to claim from yesterday's Vulpix Community Day. I don't know if it's going to be really shiny boosted as it was yesterday, so that's very unfortunate, but we are still going to be claiming it here for you guys today. On top of that, we also have the icy and spicy special research that we also have to claim as well, which we already know at the very end is the guaranteed background one. So hopefully we get a shiny from that. On top of the field research task, I think one of these was actually to catch 50 Pokemon, which actually is one of the ones where you actually get the guaranteed Vulpix, and I believe it's the one on top. But let's do the field research task first. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Start with the bottom. We got a 371. Not, well, actually, no, I think that's actually pretty decent. I'm not too sure, but I don't know if these actually are guaranteed to have backgrounds or not, but we want a shiny with the background anyway, so it doesn't really matter. What is this guy? 371. Okay, it's decent. So we definitely need something a little higher than 371. Let's go into the middle one. 354. Okay, we definitely know that one's way worse. Okay, all right. Bow, bow, bow. Vulpix, boom, in the bag. And 354, not good. Okay, so basically, we just gotta hope this last one is gonna be a shiny and as well as gonna be a good one. So let's see what this one ends up being. Oh, it's not a shiny and it's not good. Of course it's not. But this one also will have the background. So there it is. Unfortunately, not shiny. But background, there it is, Vulpix. And basically almost the floor, which is crazy, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and claim the rest of the icy and spicy research, special research here. Let's go ahead and claim the rest of this. We got the first one on top. Let's go 353. As I said, not good. For sure not good. Catch that bad boy in the ball. There you are, 353. Basically the floor. Again, next one, we have 371, so we know that's at least a 3-star. But really all that matters is that last one, man. 371. As I said, 371, decent. Not the best, but decent. Next one. Ooh, we get a whole Ninetales. Let's go. I think the last page, we also got the Kanto Ninetales. This one's the Alolan Ninetales, which I believe can also be shiny. So if you got that shiny, congratulations to you. That is some really good luck. Now, if this is a good Ninetales, that'd be awesome. Oh, it's not. Well, luckily we got a hundo from the wild area not too long ago, so that's good. But let's claim the Ultra Ball. Let's get this, let's go ahead and get the Rocket Radar, which is also very nice because I am still looking for that shiny Magikarp. Let's go ahead, claim the Premium Battle Pass, and what do we get? We get the Rare Candy, some XP, and this is going to be our last chance to actually get a shiny with the background. And I tried to catch as many Vulpixes as I could yesterday, and unfortunately, even with my Go Plus going on in the background as I was doing things, unfortunately I wasn't able to get one. So this would be nice if this actually ends up being one shiny. Let's go! Let's go! Okay, all right. So we still got a shiny from this. That's actually awesome, and it's actually the Kanto Vulpix, which is dope, actually. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we're definitely going to use the Silver Pineapple here. It's 362, so I don't think it's like amazing or anything like that. It might be a 3-star, I'm not too sure, but with a background guaranteed from this one, which is sick. There it is, boom! That is so cool. Oh, never mind, it's not a 3-star, but anyway, still, shiny Vulpix with that background looks so freaking cool. I actually like the shiny of the Kanto Vulpix more than I actually do the Alolan, so I'm actually happy about that. That's actually pretty sick. Holy, what's up with that glitch? Anyway, that is just so dope. All right, so that was basically the end of the icy and spicy special research and calm day. So there you go. And on top of that, I do want to claim this as well. We have the masterwork research for Ponytail. So basically, this is going to give us our shiny Keldeo, which I've been waiting to claim this one as well. There was a couple of things I needed to do. I completely forgot what exactly. I think I had to find like Kecleons, which was rough for me. Since I wasn't able to go out since the snow and everything like that, and I have a baby at home, so unfortunately I wasn't able to do this, but now let's go ahead and claim this research here. Let's go ahead, boom. Looks like we have Throw here, which I'm guessing the next one's going to be Sock, if I'm not mistaken. Boom. That'd be nice to actually get a shiny from this as well, because I think I only have a one shiny of each one, if I'm not mistaken. 1073, 3-star, not horrible. And then last but not least, we get Throw, 1181. Don't know if that's good or not. Excellent throw on that. That was nice. Let's go. Let's do it. And 1181 is 3-star. Okay. All right. I'll take that. No problem with that. But now let's go ahead and claim the rest here. We get a lure, we get Ultra Balls, and we get a Rare Candy. And then skip over the professor, and now we basically need to make 300 excellent throws, earn 200 hearts with my buddy, and catch catch Pokemon 5 days in a row. So time gated. So essentially this is going to take me a little minute to actually finish that portion. And then also we got the 6th page, and I believe the 7th page is just basically whatever I don't think we got to do anything for the 7th page, but basically one other page after this, and it's going to take me a while to actually obviously do that one. But we also have the Precious Paths one, which I forgot to actually finish this route that we've been doing since day one, which is unfortunate, but we'll get that done once we finish these kilometers, and I'll show you guys what I've been trying to show you guys at the very end of this video. All right, we finally finished the Precious Paths research. Let's go ahead and claim this. We get some berries, and we get a incense, and bam, we get some Stardust and a Dunsparce. A Dunsparce. I don't know. I don't even know what's at the end of this Precious Pals special research. I don't even know what's at the end, but anyways, what is this? Dunsparce, not the greatest, almost a hundo, a little bit anyway, a little bit there. Let's see what we got here, or are we done? No, we still have some more. We got to catch 50 Pokemon, hatch 5 eggs, evolve 10 Pokemon. Let's see if that actually gets done during this video. This video is already long. Already did so much in this video already, so this might not happen today, but maybe I'll just do the catch 50 Pokemon. I'll at least do that. But we are getting close to our main goal, which you guys will see here shortly. Well, we finally got our first shiny out in a while. Freaking shiny Onyx. Haven't seen this one in a while. Would be nice if this actually was a good IV as well. Let's see, what do we end up getting? Shundo Steelix for the win? No, nowhere close. Man, I almost didn't catch this. It's literally happened off screen, but, well, not off screen, but it literally almost happened off screen. But anyway, we hit the record, and guess what we just got? We hit level 75 in Pokemon, well, level 76, I'm sorry. Level 76 in Pokemon Go. Let's go. I just had to walk 300 kilometers. Took freaking forever. It's snowing, it's freaking winter time, okay? I did not want to walk that much, but we basically just went around this park for like an hour just trying to get to that last bit of kilometers. 300 kilometers took freaking forever, and I know when I get to higher levels I'm gonna have to walk even more, which is unfortunate, but hopefully it comes around the time where, you know, it's more summertime and I'm actually able to walk. But yeah, we finally hit level 76 in Pokemon Go. That's basically what I wanted to show you guys. Finally, we finally hit the tray. We have finally hit the mark. Let's go. And what do we get in terms of rewards? Get some XL candy, premium pass, ultra balls, berries, and that's about it. Okay, but we finally hit level 76. Let's go, bro. That's awesome. Now, what are the next things we have to do? We already have the platinum badges to the platinum medals anyway. We already have the platinum medals. We have the power up 7 Pokemon to their max CP. Okay, so that's good that we're actually building up Stardust for that. That's going to be a video in itself. Basically, we got to win 100 max battles, which shouldn't be a problem, which we actually wish we did this around the time we were actually doing Ho-Oh Raids, but that's fine. We'll actually do it once we actually get a new Gigantamax Pokemon out. I don't know which one that would be. That'd be awesome. And then also, too, we got to make 10 trades with Pokemon caught at least 300 kilometers, which actually should not be an issue, should not be a problem whatsoever. Yeah, then we get a whole bunch of rewards. We get incubators. We get a whole nother emote for our avatar, which is cool. We get the holographic, you know, Pikachu, which is cool. But yeah, bro, that is it for today. I am just freaking exhausted, okay? We did a whole bunch today, okay? Whole bunch. We got a brand new Pokemon. We got Glimmet. We rated for Dynamax Ho-Oh, which we finally got a 96, and as well as a shiny towards the end of that, finally. We basically did 2 lucky trades, which we actually ended up getting 2 96 shinies, the Reshiram and as well as the Lucario. And we also had the Vulpix Community Day, which, as you can see, we literally on the third day, as we collected our research, ended up getting a shiny with the background. So this has been a pretty eventful day, on top of the fact of us hitting level 76. I am walking to my car, ready to leave, because I need to get out of this cold because I'm just gonna get sick again for as much as I've been doing in this video. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely leave me a like and subscribe to the channel, as it helps the channel grow. Bro, this has been a crazy adventure. A lot of things has happened in this video, but hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.